Montgomery. Number 3, DJ Earl. And number 24, Okoye Parker.
And welcome to 302 Sports. We are live from Smyrna High School. I'm Nick Allison Jr. alongside my partner for tonight, Jason Winchell. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Nick. How you doing tonight?
Very, very good and very, very excited for what we got on tap tonight. 302 Sports, top 2 ranked teams, Smyrna and Caravel. We're looking forward to it all week. We talked about it on the show last night. What are you looking to see tonight?
I think we're in for a really good game. Like you said, our number 1, number 2 team for Smyrna. You got, Gregory Bloodsworth, Khalid Matthews. They're both going to shoot from the outside. Great penetrating guards. And then you have Garnett is back for Smyrna. He had a big game the other night, 17 points.
You guys talking about, and we'll get back to that after this. We'll take a quick break for the rise of the national anthem.
For the playing of our national anthem. Marching band.
What a wonderful national anthem by the Smyrna Marching Band.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Get you fired up for this game.
I'm fired up already.
Yeah. Once again, don't forget and what an atmosphere here it is. Big crowd here. You expect that the top 2 teams ranked in the state on our 302sports.com poll.
And thanks to all who voted in our Twitter poll this week for our Caravel Smyrna matchup tonight. Our final for the fan poll was 57% going Smyrna's way, 43 Caravel.
That's pretty close.
So we'll see what happens tonight, and we're almost ready for tip. Both teams taking the floor.
Yes, it's getting ready for this one. Bring the better officials in the state of Delaware, too, here. This is a big game.
Got to bring them out for this one. And we are about to get, and we are underway, and Smyrna controls the tip. So Smyrna will open up with the basketball here for number 1 versus number 2. Smyrna being number 1, Caravel number 2.
Yeah. Their offense, they're going to kick it out to Matthews there. You'll see that a lot.
And there he is, in and out. Offensive board from Smyrna. Not able to finish. Another offensive board there. And Caravel's going to come out with it. Alderman on the drive. And they're going to reset up top. DJ Earl controlling the ball for the Bucks. 21 points in their season opener against Tri-State Christian.
Yeah, solid game for him.
Caravel working the ball. Here's the drive. Oh, in and out on the nice drive and finish by Sempejon there. Finds Montgomery in the paint. He's unable to finish, but another offensive board for the Cavs.
Caravel's doing a good job on the boards.
Now Parker will retake it up top and head it on over to Earl. Alderman finds Parker on the cut, and he will get fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. So a nice cut there by Okoye Parker. Able to draw the shooting foul. He'll get 2 shots at the line.
And one thing about Parker is he can shoot free throws really well. I don't want to jinx him, but he's a good free throw shooter.
And here's the first from Parker, and he's able to bank it in. Not sure if he called it down there, but he'll take it every way he can get it. And here's going to be the second attempt from Parker. That's up and off the back rim. Matthews comes down with the board for Smyrna.
Yeah, good job by Matthews getting the board because Caravel had 3 or 4 offensive rebounds on their first possession.
We've seen a few offensive boards on both sides of the ball here to start the game. Sylvester kicking it out. It's the 3 by Bloodsworth, and that's good.
Yeah, that's one thing Smyrna will do is they will shoot the 3 ball, and they're a good 3-point shooting team. Bloodsworth sinks that one.
And now Caravel trying to answer off the back rim, but they come up with the offensive board to Parker. Here's the drive. Alderman unable to finish. Smyrna with the board, looking up ahead, and Sylvester's going to lay it in for 2. Great transition basketball there from the Eagles.
Yeah, that's one thing they do well. They get the transition.
Looks like we have a foul. And Caravel will take it from the side, and here comes the inbound.
It's one thing to watch out for, the 2 team fouls for Smyrna already, and both on Sylvester.
Ball tipped by Sylvester. Smyrna comes up with a steal, ahead to Matthews. And Smyrna going to set up their offense again. Bloodsworth up top, finds Matthews a little bit of space in the corner. He lets it go just a little bit too much. Offensive board, Sylvester, and he lays it in off the glass. So the Eagles crashing the boards here early, coming up with some offensive rebounds and able to finish there. And they've got an early 7-1 lead.
Yeah, and Caravel got the first point, 7 straight for the Eagles here.
Nice drive there and finish by DJ Earl. He's going to lay it in for 2 and cut the lead to 4.
Yeah. Good penetration for him and lays it in.
Here's the lob, but they find Garnett. Garnett in the paint for his first shot attempt, unable to go, in and out. And almost another offensive board, but tipped out of bounds, and that's going to go to the Bucks.
Yeah, good job by the Smyrna Eagles are crashing the boards, and so was Caravel on their first possession.
A lot of offensive rebounds here in the first quarter.
Yes. One thing that both these teams do well is they crash the boards.
Caravel going to walk it up. Here's Alderman.
Caravel's very patient on offense, Nick, as we see in here.
See a lot of movement around the basketball, trying to find the right pass. Here's Parker on the floater, unable to get it. Offensive rebound, Caravel, and able to finish is Mandela Montgomery with the offensive board and finish in the paint.
Yeah, good job by Caravel again, crashing the boards.
Another offensive rebound.
I think both teams are going to want to clean up the defensive boards.
Bloodsworth loses it in the paint. Caravel comes up with the steal, and so they do in transition. 3-on-3. Ooh, trying to thread the needle there, unable to. Smyrna will take over off the Caravel turnover.
Yeah, that was a good look, good pass, good bounce pass, but just not there.
So here comes Smyrna. Bloodsworth in the backcourt.
kind of
Matthews, very patient in the
yes,
background.
and kind of a one of those trapping presses.
They get the ball down low, try to feed it back outside, and that's going to be a turnover for Smyrna.
Both teams with a couple turnovers here in this one.
So now Parker going to walk it up for Caravel. We had the luxury of having Okoye on the show last night.
Yeah, and if you didn't see it, tune in on our YouTube channel because that was an awesome segment.
Here he is off the screen, a little strong, and the rebound is Sylvester.
The bank was not open there.
Not like on the previous free throw.
Yes.
So see Bloodsworth over to Sylvester. Ball tipped and stolen. Alderman on the steal. He gets it ahead to Montgomery, and he's going to finish for an easy 2.
Just like that, we're tied.
All tied up here, 7-7 at Smyrna High School, and our matchup between number 1 Smyrna and number 2 Caravel Academy, Delaware men's high school basketball. Ooh, takes the contact. Ooh, but a travel call before the shot. Bloodsworth might have thought he had an N1 there.
Yeah, I think he thought he had the N1, but like you said, they called the travel before.
So a couple turnovers for both teams to start as well. Shaking off the jitters here for this incredible matchup this early in the season.
Yeah, and game moved up to December 14th. So, like you said, both teams trying to get out.
Sembajon finds Alderman in the corner who's unable to finish, and the board ahead. Nice rebound and pass by Sylvester ahead to Bloodsworth, and he's able to finish. Great team basketball there by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Way to look up and look ahead.
And Bloodsworth has a tendency with his speed to get out on a break like that.
Okoye going to take the drive, go with the left hand. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor. And Caravel will take it under the basket. Okoye Parker to inbound for the Bucks. And he's able to get the ball back in the corner. Nice little move inside, up and under, and he lays it in. Nice move by Okoye Parker to get his first field goal of the game.
Yeah, what a great move by him.
Here comes the double team, a little pressure action going, but Smyrna able to get it. Bloodsworth, who feeds it back to Hampton, who's unable to get it, and we have a foul on the floor on Caravel.
Caravel's first foul.
Jakir Hampton checking in for Smyrna. For Garnett, it looks like. Bloodsworth off the inbound. Finds Matthews, who's going to take a deep 3, and he sinks.
Yeah, he does not need much space. He can hit it from anywhere on the floor. There, like you said, not much space, but he drills it. His first bucket of the game is a three-pointer.
So that bucket puts Smyrna up 3 here. Here's the drive. Alderman, nice find to Sembajon. He takes the contact, unable to finish, no foul call. Here's Bloodworth in transition, and he's able to lay it in again. He's finishing really well under the basket.
Yeah, that's one thing he does. That's 7 points for him early in this one.
Here's Alderman trying to respond for Caravel, and he lays it in off the glass. Splits the defenders down low and lays it in with ease. Both teams starting to catch a little bit of fire here. Both teams looking good.
Both teams are starting to get their offense on track.
Here's a little bit lolly pass. Nice tip by Montgomery, and he's going to tip it to himself and finish.
I believe that's Earl.
Oh, DJ Earl, my mistake. DJ Earl continuing right where he left off last game with those 21.
Matthews.
Nice move. Nice move to get to the basket by Caleb Matthews, and he lays it in.
What a first quarter we have here.
Both teams coming out and scoring at will here as we wind down the end of the first. Here's the 3 attempt. No good, but he gets his own rebound as Alderman, and he lays it in. A lot of nice paint scoring for Caravel here in the first quarter. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Smyrna leads 16-15 with 28 seconds left in the first. left. You know how to fix that. Then hit enter. Now hit the circle. The reset. No, right there. There. Oh man. Hit. No. Go in there. Type in there. Yeah. Clear all that. No, wait. Now hit it. Hit that. Boom. It's 15 seconds left. Oh, never mind. Both teams coming back onto the floor after that timeout. So with 28 seconds left to play here in the first, Smyrna leads Caravel 16-15, and you've kind of seen Smyrna hit some deep shots from outside, and Caravel take it and score in the paint.
Yeah.
So they're doing it two different ways here early. Caravel puts the press on. They come up with a steal. Alderman with a nice dip to Parker in the paint, and he hits it. Caravel takes the lead with 13 seconds and running here, 17-16. Garnett looks up, finds Bloodworth, and a travel. So Caravel will take possession back with 7.6 seconds left, up by 1 here in the first quarter. And here comes Caravel with 4 seconds. Alderman looking, dishes it out to Parker, who gets a nice look for 3, in and out. Close one there to end the quarter, and at the end of 1, Caravel leads Smyrna 17-16 in our Spotlight Game of the Week.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. I'm Nick Allison, joined alongside my partner, Jason Winchell. And Jason, a heck of a first quarter there, 17-16, very close in all facets of the game. And Caravel will have the ball to start the second.
Yeah, and it was a good run there at the end of the quarter by Caravel as they came back and with the pressure defense.
Yep. Great pressure defense, forced a couple turnovers, and were able to score off those turnovers. And let's see what the Bucks do here to open up the second. That's a 3 by Earl. That's going to be an air ball and taken out by Garnett, who gets up to Bloodsworth and Smyrna.
And it was a great first quarter. Thank you for tuning in here at 302 Sports.
Here's Hampton coming off the bench for the Eagles. And he's going to set up, find Matthews around the mid-range jumper, in and out, and Parker with the board. Parker going to push it up for Caravel.
That was a good look for Matthews, but unable to finish that one, but good look.
Usually he's going to hit that shot, and he will, I'm sure, as we continue. The nice find down low, and he's able to finish. Earl able to finish down low with a great entry pass.
8 points now for Earl.
Carrying that momentum in like we talked about in the opener against Tri-State Christian with 21. Yes. And he's leading the way again in scoring tonight for Caravel. So let's see if Smyrna can answer.
Yeah, nice offense.
Garnett going to take the 3 in and out.
Yeah, good look for Garnett. It looked like the lid was on the basket.
Now Parker going to hold it up top. That's from the parking lot. And a little strong rebound to Garnett and Smyrna.
Yeah, and anywhere in the gym, Parker will shoot. And it has range.
Bloodsworth with the pull up. That's no good. Caravel here on the... And he's able to lay it in. Nice move there by Alderman as he takes it and goes coast to coast almost.
He's got 6 points, so Caravel's got a lot of balanced scoring in this one early.
Good start, especially for the backcourt for Caravel, and as well for Smyrna. Garnett takes the pass, and he lays it in with the left hand and one. Good find down low.
That was a nice finish. Ends that nice Caravel run. And Garnett goes to the line trying the old-fashioned three-point play, Nick.
Old-fashioned three-point play. And our first of the night. And Garnett playing his second game of the year. Made his season debut last game.
Against Sussex Tech. A nice win. Sussex Tech was ranked number 10.
A little strong on the foul shot, but the offensive rebound is Smyrna and Beasley Johnson, and Smyrna will take back over. Caleb Matthews doubled in the corner, finds Bloodworth in the other corner. Here's Beasley Johnson with the right hand, no good. Might have been a foul, but the no call. Oh, and a long pass there by St. John. Parker looks a little frustrated.
Yeah, nice idea. Tried to hit him on the long outlet, just a little too far. I like the idea.
Caravel already with a couple buckets in transition here, there in the first quarter. And here's Bloodsworth up top calling the play for Smyrna, and a foul down low. Looks like it's a hold on TJ Earl or Sembajon.
Yeah, it looks like a hold.
So Smyrna will take it and inbound.
Nice patience.
Garnett on the dribble and up and no good. Rebound to Parker. And here comes Caravel. He's going to push it. Looking for a lane. He finds it, takes it to the glass and in. Parker calling his own number there and finishing, getting the two.
Yeah, nice drive and finish for him.
So that stretches Caravel's lead to 5.
Matt.
Caleb Matthews over to Bloodsworth in the corner. Some good passing here. And Caleb Matthews will take it. And Heasis from the parking lot. He heaves it up, and that's no good. Parker with the rebound. Again, this time dishes it out. Alderman for 3. And he'll bank it in.
The bank is open for Alderman there as he drains that 3. And if you like Caravel, it opened up an 8-point lead after that three-pointer.
26-18. They lead number 1 ranked Smyrna here in their home gym as we approach the halfway point in the second quarter. Matthews again for 3. He's feeling it and hits it. Made one, miss one, make one, miss one. Doesn't matter. If he's open, he's going to shoot it.
Yeah, he will.
So that 3 cuts the lead to 5. Montgomery to Sembajon down low. He's looking for the cutter. Finds him again. A nice pass outside to Alderman. Oh, and a little strong.
Yeah, a little too much
Good
mustard
defense
on
down
that
low
one.
with the pressure, but it'll knock it out of bounds. Smyrna will retain possession.
You see both teams are coming out hitting some three-pointers here in the second quarter.
Not afraid to let it fly here. They've each taken a good amount of threes here in the first half.
Yes.
So both teams not hesitating early as they're letting it fly and connecting. And let's see what Smyrna does here. Down 5, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Anytime Matthews catches that ball, you got to be on him because he will shoot it.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Smyrna will retain possession. So look for Matthews here to inbound and get the ball back. And there he is. He wants the 3. No good. Drives inside, tries to float it up there, and draws the foul. We've kind of seen them work that a couple inbounds early on, trying to get the ball back to Matthews behind the perimeter. That time he pumps and draws the foul on the drive.
Matthews, the one thing about him, we see his range from 3. He's a great free throw shooter. No announcers, Jinx.
And there it is. Jinx. So Matthews 0 for 1 to start. Jinx. Let's see what he does here with the second. I'm going to say he makes the second.
And you would be right.
Well, odds are he wouldn't miss both of them.
Nah.
So here comes Caravel now holding a 4-point lead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half.
4 straight for Smyrna.
Moving the ball on the perimeter here. Montgomery to Earl, who gets it rejected by Garnett, who gets it right outside to Bloodsworth, who's going to step inside with the Euro and finish.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
Bloodsworth has been excellent finishing at the basket tonight.
Yes, he has.
And that'll lead to a timeout by Caravel, as it's a 2-point game here in Smyrna. 26-24, Caravel leading Smyrna here late in the second quarter.
Yeah, what a move there by Bloodsworth. You called it a Euro step, and what a finish. He's been impressive with 9 points in this one.
And a great, sorry to cut you off, a great defensive play by Garnett as well on the other end to block the shot and then look up right ahead and get it out to Bloodsworth.
Yep. With 3 minutes left here in the second quarter, and what a game we had for you.
I mean, we knew it was going to be good. This is as good as it can get so far, and I'm sure that will continue for the rest of the game. So Alderman will walk it up for Caravel as they hold a 2-point lead. Trying to halt some of that momentum that Smyrna's gotten recently. Alderman with a crossover, tries to drive, and he draws the foul. It'll be on the floor.
Possession. Good ball movement here for Caravel.
Caravel's been moving around very well tonight. See also a nice couple passes to the cutter as Alderman tries to float it up and in, and no cigar there, and Smyrna will take over the ball. So here comes the pressure from Caravel again, a little bit of a full court press.
It's good token pressure.
Garnett gets it, finds some room with the left hand. No good, goes up for his own rebound. Beasley Johnson gets the rebound and finishes.
And just like that, 8 straight for Smyrna, and we're tied at 26, Nick.
Smyrna picking it up as of late. Caravel really needs a bucket here to try to stop the run from Smyrna. Let's see who they go to here. They should go for Parker. Garnett misses on the steal. Parker with the drive and dish to Montgomery, who's unable to finish right below the cup.
Yeah,
and Smyrna with the board.
Unfinished business for him as he was not able to finish. What a great look out.
Yeah, great look. Nice pass. So Smyrna with a chance to now take the lead for the first time in a while. Garnett in the post. Matthews with a little fake there. Drive up with the left hand. Unable to finish. Gets his own rebound and lays it in.
Yeah, like you said, he followed his shot.
And they're kind of trying to guard him around the perimeter, and he's now making a move and driving into the basket.
That's one thing that three-point shooting does for you.
Absolutely. Another steal from Smyrna. Here's Bloodsworth in transition, off the glass and in. When he gets to the cup, you may not stop him.
No, you will not. He will finish everything at the rim. What a great pickup he has been for this Smyrna team.
And now Smyrna with a 4-point lead over Caravel as we're winding down the final minute of the first half. Let's see what they can do. Caravel really desperately needs a bucket here.
Yes, they do.
Especially don't want to head into the half.
It's 12 straight for Smyrna here.
A lot of momentum for Smyrna heading into the locker room.
Caravel might play for one here.
Yes, it looks like they might.
No.
Parker from the parking lot. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Garnett. And now Smyrna will hold for the final shot.
What a turnaround here in the second half of the second quarter for the Smyrna Eagles.
Bloodsworth looking over the sideline, seeing what coach wants. What a little steal there by DJ Earl. And it's picked back up and finished by Kevin Keister. And another steal from Caravel. Oh, and not going to count as time expired.
I think they're going to say it was out of bounds. Let's see how much time they put back on the clock.
Doesn't look like it'll be too much, if any at all, in my opinion. Looks like around the 1 to 0.5 mark. But we'll see what they do here with the clocks at 0. Caravel are really picking up great defense in those last 2 possessions, and were able to get a bucket out of it, their first bucket in a while, and a big bucket.
And I don't think they meant 5 seconds. I think it should be 5/10.
Oh, there they go. So let's see, maybe somebody can get a shot off here. And it doesn't look like it. And that will do it for the first half, and what a first half it was, as Smyrna rallies back late in the second to take a 30-28 lead over Caravel here at home in our number 1 versus number 2 Spotlight Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
To hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations From Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island, come check us out.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell, and we are live from Smyrna High School for our Spotlight Game of the Week. Number 1 Smyrna versus number 2 Caravel. And Jason, we couldn't have asked for a better first half.
No, it was a great first half. Smyrna went on a 12-0 run to make it 30-26, but a bucket there by Keister in the closing seconds cuts it to 30-28 Smyrna at halftime, and what a great first half we had. And balanced first half, too.
Yes, absolutely.
We had Matthews had 11 for Smyrna, and Bloodsworth had 11 for Smyrna, so pretty balanced between those two in the first half for the 22 to 30 points.
And a couple great shots we saw from Matthews. We saw Bloodsworth pretty much unstoppable finishing at the basket. And Caravel do a pretty good job of putting, when they want to, put the pressure on and forcing some turnovers. But their shots just weren't falling there late in the first half. And they scored a lot of their points in the paint. Yeah,
it looked like Parker was struggling a little bit from the field, especially the deep ball. And he can hit it from anywhere on the floor, so I look for him to heat it up here in the second half.
So we'll look to see how the two teams come out here in the second half. Like we said, Smyrna on a huge run to head into the locker room, carrying that momentum with them.
And Alderman led Caravel with 9 points. Earl had 8, and Parker had 7. So again, another balanced offense for both teams here in the first half. As they both played really well there, Nick, in the first half.
We're about a minute from getting back underway here to start the second half. Both teams on the floor getting their warm-ups in.
The Smyrna band's doing a good job playing some songs to get these crowd fired up here going into the second half.
Yeah, they've been excellent all night long, and also an incredible national anthem to kick off the night.
So Caravel led 17-16 after the first quarter. Smyrna outscored Caravel 14-11 in the second quarter. So Smyrna 16-14 for their 30, and Caravel 17-11 for their 28.
So both teams getting ready to take the floor for the second half in what should be another incredible half of basketball. Thanks for joining us again live on 302 Sports for our Spotlight Game of the Week.
Yeah, and what a Spotlight Game of the Week this is, Nick. Top two teams on our 302 Sports.
How often does that happen this early in the season?
Yeah, I know. It's for December 14th to have the 1 versus 2. That's pretty early in the season. We've been lucky this year. We got it the first week in football.
Yeah, nobody's complaining. These people are not complaining, that's for sure, as they're in for a treat. And Smyrna will have the ball to start the second half. And we are underway. Smyrna with a 2-point lead at home over Caravel. Matthews gets in the paint, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, the one thing, there was not many fouls in the first half. Look for that to change a little bit here in the second half.
So Matthews heading back to the line. I believe he was 1 for 1 in the first half.
1 for 2.
1 for 2. So here's the front end. And that'll go. So is this good for a player like Matthews to get him to the line early in the half and let the ball get in the net and let him get warm? And he's 2 for 2 to start, and that could be what he needs for Smyrna as well to get him going here early in the second half.
Yeah.
So here's Caravel. Parker on the wing. Takes it back out to Alderman. Passing the ball along the perimeter here for Caravel. Parker. That's going to be Earl for 3, and he cans it.
I've been impressed by his game here tonight.
Yes, he's looked really good for Caravel as well. And that cuts the lead to 1. And let's see if Smyrna can answer. Bloodsworth to Matthews. He's got some space, and he'll hit it. Can't give him that much space.
Now, he can hit it from anywhere on the floor. 5 quick points here for Matthews in the third quarter.
Oh, and then going for the steal. Didn't like the call, but he'll get called for the foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, 50-50 raffle. Please report to the concession stand.
So Caravel inbound it under the basket. Parker.
Last 3 numbers again. 5, 4, 1. Winner, can you please report to the concession stand? Claim your prize.
And one thing I've been impressed with Caravel is their ball movement. There to get the turnover.
But they have been moving around a lot.
They did not do too many dribbles.
They did a great job in the first quarter and in the first half of finding the cutter. And caught a couple of nice, easy buckets in the paint. Let's see if they can kind of find their shot here in the second half. And it seems that Matthews might have already found his.
Yeah, and like you said, it helped. He went to the foul line, made those 2 free throws, and then he came back and drained the 3.
Beasley Johnson with a nice pass to Garnett, who can hold on, and that's going to be Caravel ball. A nice look for the entry pass there, but Garnett unable to handle it.
Yeah, and like you said, good look. The ball just kind of slipped out of his hands and out of bounds, and now Caravel comes back.
Here's Earl. He's got some space. He looks like he wanted it. Able to find Alderman in the paint. Ooh, nice find to Montgomery. Ooh, in and out. Montgomery's kind of had some trouble finishing in the paint tonight.
Yeah,
some open looks.
He's had a couple in and outs. As they say, the iron's been unkind to him.
Sembajon going for the steal. Bloodsworth able to hold on. He's going to drive late with the right hand. Too strong off the glass, and here comes Caravel in transition. Sembajon going up, and he's able to finish.
A good finish by him as Matthews did a good job of forcing him to alternate the shot a little bit. His first bucket of the game.
So Garnett walking it up against Alderman here. Oh, man, there he is again. Open, and he hits. Same spot on the floor And a couple steps behind the three-point line, Matthews hits another three.
Yeah, he's heating up.
It's exactly what Smyrna was looking for to get started here in the second half. He's really feeling it. And they open up another 4-point lead over, or 1-point lead, over Caravel. As this has been close, and a travel by Parker as he tried to get in the paint. He was looking for the foul.
I don't think they put the three-point shot up. I have it 38-34.
Yeah. Let's see, they're trying to work on it now.
It should be 38-33 I have. There we go.
Yep, there they go. Jason always a step ahead. And now Smyrna will walk it up with a 5-point lead. Looking for him again. Matthews has it on the wing. He's going to drive. Oh, what a move. Almost gets it to fall, but unable to. And Caravel's going to pull out the board. Parker has some space. A couple spin move inside and blocked by Veasley Johnson. And Smyrna takes back over. Might have had a man in the corner.
Matthews has all 8 of Smyrna's points here to start the third quarter. I think we're going to have a tie.
Not sure. A little whistle there.
Looks like a
a little sideline warning. Well, we're back underway here. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Smyrna with a 5-point lead. Let's see if they try to find Matthews, who tries to go off the screen, and he's going to get held there by Earl, as they're doing everything to not let him come off those screens.
Yeah, and that's why the one thing is he's hitting his shot, so that makes your defense have to force, like you said, they don't want him to catch the ball.
Garnett getting a little bit of a size advantage, unable to finish, a little out of control, and now here comes Caravel again in transition, and Earl finishes. So Caravel kind of getting their transition game going here early in the second half, and we saw him do it a little bit with the pressure in the first half, and it seems to be working for him.
Yes, absolutely. And like you said, they're doing it in transition.
So Garnett kind of struggled a little bit tonight from the floor. He finds Veasley Johnson, who easily lays it in with a nice move down low.
Yeah, good job by him. Going inside every once in a while.
Here's Parker, a little bit of space for three, in and out. He's just can't seem to find it from downtown tonight. Pass ahead to Johnson, blocked by Parker. And he's going to draw the foul after the block. Great play there by O'Coy Parker.
Yeah, nice block.
Taking it out on the defensive end, unable to hit on the offensive. But great defensive play. So Caravel takes back over, down 5. Let's see if they can try to get their offense going here. Their half-court offense has been a little stagnant to start the half. Nice cut right there, and unable to finish, but a foul call. TJ Earl hitting the air, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, like you said, kind of a late whistle, but the correct call as he got hammered going to the line.
Earl been looking for a couple calls tonight. He finally was able to get one. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Only Caravel's third and fourth free throw of the night.
And he makes the first.
Nice stroke there by Earl.
So that cuts the lead to 4, and a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game here if he's able to connect on the second. And he is.
7 points for Earl this quarter.
So Earl for Caravel and Matthews for Smyrna here, opening up the second half for their teams. And Smyrna with a 3-point lead as they have possession. Sylvester thought about the 3. He's going to pump, take it in, up and under, unable to finish. Garnett on the board, no good. Gets it again, an easy finish with the left hand.
Yeah, good job of crashing the boards.
Here's Alderman right back at him. Tries to draw the contact, no foul, but gets it and he lays it in.
Hey, good finish. Good second effort there. Cuts to Caravel's not going away.
Caravel, some nice ball movement again. Bloodsworth unable to connect on the 3. Caravel with the board. Looks like he's going to get tied up between Garnett and Sembajon, and they're going to jump it up.
The alternate possession will go Caravel's ball.
So Caravel will take possession down by 3 with 2:46 remaining here in the third quarter.
Good game we have here.
Let's see if they try to get Parker going. He's been unable to find it early.
Yeah, Smyrna's defense has been good on him.
Earl wanted it. Oh,
3 seconds in the key. You don't see that called much. Correct call there. As you hear coaches say, he's camping in the lane.
So that'll be a turnover for Caravel. And here comes Smyrna. Sylvester with an open lane, and he's able to finish easy. Nobody stepped in front of him there, and he coasted for 2.
Yeah, like you said, he made that one look easy.
Caravel down 5. Parker crosses over. A couple deep steps. Tries to lay it in left hand. Unable to. And Smyrna reels in the rebound. And here they come looking ahead. Sylvester back to Bloodsworth. Matthews calling for it. Unable to. But here's Garnett mid-range, and he cans that.
Yeah, and if he starts feeling it, watch out, because he's now got 6 points.
And a timeout on the floor.
46-39. Smyrna in the lead. And they've come out on fire here in the second half with 16 points already in the first 5 minutes or so here in the second half.
And they're getting a couple of their top players rolling. Matthews coming out, lighting it up to start the second half. That's exactly what they want to see. And then Garnett hitting a nice mid-range jumper there, and he's crashing the boards really well.
Yeah, Matthews has got 19 in this one. Here halfway through the third quarter, as he's putting his claim in for the 302 Sports Player of the game.
Oh, yes, he is. And he wanted it coming in. He was thinking about that before the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Saw his sister here earlier, Emma, who plays at Wilmington University. Had 18 points in their game against Goldie last week.
It runs in the family.
Yeah, that's right. I saw Emma play at Padua. She's a special kind of player.
So both teams taking the floor again after the timeout. 2 minutes remaining here in the third, and Smyrna has opened up a 7-point lead after the Garnett mid-range jumper.
And if you're Caravel, you want to try and get Parker going, but Earl's got the hot hand, so.
Alderman played well, too, so in the first half. Here's a sub for Caravel. Jordan DeSuti unable to connect on the 3 as he checked in.
Yeah, good luck. Unfortunately, like you said, just did not fall.
Garnett with the pass down low. Sylvester goes up. He gets tangled up, and he'll shoot 2. Nice look there by Garnett to find his guard down low.
That's 3 fouls.
So Sylvester will go to the line in attempt 2. And the first one, Sylvester will hit the front rim and out, so no good.
Not many foul shots in this one. It's been a well-played game.
Absolutely.
Not many fouls.
And here's the second attempt for Sylvester. Let's see if he can make it 1 for 2. And he does. Hampton going to check back in for Smyrna. So now an 8-point lead for Smyrna. Caravel got to get a basket here soon. Don't want it to get too much momentum Smyrna's way, as they've struggled to kind of find the basket here. They've been great in transition. Yeah,
and Caravel, Earl hit that 3-pointer to have them with them 1, and then Smyrna again with a nice little run.
Parker on the drive, he gets it in. Maybe that can get him to get going.
I was going to say that was the sweet move, and he finally gets on the board here in the second half, and maybe it'll get him going.
He's had a couple of nice moves, just was unable to finish at the basket. Here's the steal from Alderman, and he's going to be fouled.
That's a smart foul because Caravel had numbers, and like we said, it had been dangerous on the break.
Great foul by Smyrna there to halt the break of Caravel. 6-point lead for Smyrna as we wind down here in the third quarter. and Parker will control it for the Bucks. So he's able to make it in the last possession. Let's see if he can get it going here. Here's the pass, and Alderman on the floater, unable to get it. Got his over the head of the defender, just was a little short of the rim. Now here's Matthews, who's been up, and there's going to be a travel on Bloodsworth in the corner.
Yeah.
Matthews hit a couple of threes, was really feeling it, and he hasn't really got a shot since then.
No, he is. Caravel's doing a job of not letting him get the ball last few minutes here in the third quarter.
Earl again for three, and he hits it again.
Earl's been money. He's been money, and just like that, it's back to within three.
Back to within three. I'm telling you, this game is back and forth, and with 8 seconds to go, Smyrna controls 6, 5, and we're 3 here. Bloodsworth going to try to get the shot off. No, finds Hampton for 3, wide open, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Wow, what a job. And that one is going to count.
Bloodsworth, great job to find the open man instead of maybe putting it himself up. He had some room in the mid-range. I thought he was going to try to take the shot.
Yes, a great job by him, and we'll be back after a moment from our sponsors.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And we're back here at Smyrna. What a great third quarter there.
Welcome back again, 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell. Jason, like we've been talking about, we had very high expectations coming in, and they have all been answered. This has been an incredible game through 3 quarters, and I'm sure it will be here for the 4th.
Yeah, and 20-16 that corner. Smyrna outscoring Caravel to pad their lead to 6. But what a
tonight for Caravel. Garnett doing the same for Smyrna. But both teams look rather well overall tonight for this early in the season matchup. Great passing by Smyrna. Beasley Johnson and Garnett. Earl thought he had a clean block, but he's going to get 2 at the line. Great passing there by Smyrna to create some of those lanes. And especially from the bigs, Beasley Johnson and Garnett working that pass game down low.
Yes.
Here's Garnett going to take his first of his 2 free throws. And again, struggling, unable to hit that, and he's going to walk it out and try to reset himself here.
0 for 2 from the line. He does have 6 points in this one.
But he has been doing a great job crashing the boards, getting rebounds, still being effective for Smyrna. And he hits the second. 7-point lead for Smyrna here as we start the 4th quarter. Alderman tracks some defenders, gets it to Parker. Spin move inside, goes up and finishes, and 1. The spin move and finish off the glass, Okoye Parker.
And this is where Parker, that's something that might get Parker going.
Yeah,
great spin move, and like you said, great finish.
Big could be moment for Caravel. If he can get it rolling here in the 4th, that's what they need. So Parker going to go to the line, and like it did with Matthews, maybe he hits this one again after hitting that shot, and he could be feeling himself here in the 4th.
I think
ball, and he makes that move, makes a crossover, and tries to get the paint. They're crashing.
Yeah.
And he has some guys that are open in the corners that maybe he could hit some shots as well. So Parker still being effective for Caravel, like we said, even though it might not be across the stat sheet. And Matthews, he's going to be double teamed up top, looking to get the ball out. He's trapped, finds Bloodsworth down in the paint, wide open for 2.
And what a look there by Matthews. Like you said, they had him trapped, and he didn't lose his composure and found Bloodsworth for the basket.
Great vision and great pass down low as Alderman tries to answer. Boom, hit 2 parts of the rim, but couldn't fall. And now Smyrna has the ball up 6. Here's Bloodsworth. Has some space. Finds Hampton wide open for 3 in the corner. And that's unable to go, but looks like we got a foul down low. Hampton hitting that big three to end the third quarter, trying his luck from the same spot here in the fourth, unable to connect. So Matthews will inbound for Smyrna. Look for him to get the ball back. He's calling for it. Bloodsworth going to take the penetration and float it in for two. No one stepping in front of him. And like we've talked about all night, if he gets into the paint, that ball's going in.
He's got one of the best floaters I've seen, man. It's like a teardrop. It just goes right on in.
And Earl answers again. This time, mid-range jumper is good. They gave him some space there, and he hits that one.
Yeah, Earl's been, like I said, all night impressive.
Now he's trying to lock down Matthews on the defensive end, who takes the pull-up jumper baseline and in and out. And now here comes Alderman in transition for Caravel. Spin move inside and blocked by Hampton. And it's going to remain Caravel ball, but great defense there by Hampton.
Yes.
Jordan Nasuti going to check out for Caravel. Also getting our first look at Joe Lang for the Bucks, who's on the court. Parker, a lot of room for three. Oh, still can't get it to fall. He's had some good looks, though, Jason.
Yes, he has, and that's in his range, and it was a wide-open shot. Just did not fall.
Maybe not some good looks for the average three-point shooter, but he's had some good looks for how good he is.
Yes.
Bloodsworth calling for it. He takes it up top for Smyrna. Looking to find Veasley Johnson down low, who throws it cross-court to Hampton, who's going to get called for the travel after the crowd's little suggestion there.
Yeah. It was definitely travel violation, and like you said, it was.
They all kind of looked at the ref.
Yeah.
All the players like, "Are you gonna call that or not?" And they did. And Caravel will take back over possession, down by 6, with 5 minutes and 20 seconds ticking down here with the game.
Yeah, and Caravel down, like you said, down 6. I think this is an important possession for them here.
Let's see what they go here. Here's Alderman. Here's the three, in and out. That was Keister again.
Parker's on the bench for Caravel. So that's a good look for Keister.
Here comes Smyrna now. They're going to feed the post to Veasley Johnson, who takes a dribble. Might have walked. They call N1.
Yeah.
Way to be strong and finish that bucket down low.
Absolutely.
Nice power dribble.
Absorbed the contact and finishes.
And he's been another guy for Smyrna that's been playing the role player very well,
yes.
Getting boards, good
6
passes,
points.
and finishes when he can.
7 points now for him. And just like that, it's a 9-point lead.
And that could change at the drop of a hat here, as we've seen. It's gotten to about 7 or 8 points, and Caravel usually makes their run back. So let's see what they do here. Earl calling for it. He really wants it, unable to get it out of a travel call there on Sembajan.
Yeah, like you said, with Parker on the bench, you had to get the ball. Earl's been the big guy for you, and like you said, he was calling for the ball, and they're just not able to get it to him.
Little frustration on the Caravel bench there.
Yeah, they feel like some of the calls have not gone their way tonight, but
Montgomery and Parker going to check back in for Caravel here, as Alderman's going to get called for the hold.
I believe that will be 1-1.
Yeah. So Smyrna will head back to the line. It'll be Bloodsworth, who has had a very good game tonight. And this will put it to double digits if he can get the front end of the 1-and-1, but he's unable to finish. So Caravel, ball up in the air to Parker. He's had some space here, and he's fouled. Great take there by Parker, just unable to finish. They'll get 2.
Yeah, like you said, he gets down the floor in a hurry. And he'll go back to the line for a couple foul shots.
If he sees some space, he's going to try to take it, and he's been doing that all night. He's been able to get to the basket well. It's just a matter of finishing at the basket. He's been getting fouled under there. Let's see if he can convert on these free throws.
The best part is when you're trailing, you get the points when the clock stopped. That's always a good thing.
But unable to convert on the first, and that's still very unlike him. And we're going to get a second shot out of him. Let's see if we can make one of two, and that's back rim. He goes 0 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, and that's killer.
So Smyrna will take the ball back with up by 9, with 4 minutes to play. And they'll turn it over with a bad pass, looking for Bloodsworth in the corner.
Yeah, and like you said, when you're up 9 points, you want a little more possession down there.
Now, if I'm Caravel, I have to go back to DJ Earl here, I think. I mean, he's
Absolutely.
been hot. He hasn't been able to
Absolutely.
touch the ball recently. And he's been calling for it. Let's see what he does here. They get it to him. He's got some space, and he'll pull it. Oh, looked good. Front rim, no good for Parker. You think that was a forced three from him?
I wouldn't say forced. It was in the range of offense, but maybe a little too far out.
Matthews absorbs the contact, unable to finish, but he'll get 2 more.
Matthews has not scored yet here in the fourth quarter. He'll get his chance from the foul line here.
Ever since that hot streak, he kind of went on the third. Hasn't really put up that many shots here in the fourth, if any. I'm not sure if he has.
Nope, he's looking.
But again, here, this could get him going. And nothing but net.
Yeah.
Matthews hits the first.
Point number 20 for Matthews tonight. And extends the lead to 10. First double-digit.
Yep, double-digit lead for Smyrna as they're playing 3 back here. And he'll make it with ease on the second. 2 for 2 for Matthews. And that puts the lead at 11 for Smyrna with 3:30 to play.
21 for Matthews. 5 of 6 from the foul line.
So here's Parker. Let's see if Caravel could get some half-court offense going. They've kind of struggled in the second half. And they're going to get a foul call here.
And both teams are in the bonus here, so it'll be a 1-on-1 for Caravel here.
So in the second half, Caravel kind of getting a little bit cold in their half-court offense, scoring a lot of their points in transition or off turnovers. Unable to hit from the foul line there, and Smyrna with another board. So Caravel unable to capitalize on some of these free throws and fouls.
Yeah.
Bloodsworth finds Matthews in the paint. One more pass to Beasley Johnson, and that's good. Ooh, what'd they call me at?
They get him with the traveling.
Oh, travel.
Yeah.
That was a good basketball there from Smyrna. Some good looks. A little cut and another pass there. So Alderman for Caravel sees some space. He ignores the contact, unable to finish. Gets his own rebound. Passes it to Parker. And he's unable to finish in the paint. And it looks like we got a foul. Just really struggling here tonight. How many times have we seen some open shots in the paint that they just been unable to convert on?
Yeah, not been able to finish.
Just one of those nights in the paint for Caravel. So we can cut it back to single digits. Here's Alderman, who makes the front end of the 1-and-1. And the lead back to 10 with 3 minutes to play. And this will cut it back down to single digits if he can get it to go, and he does.
And I think this is a smart timeout here for Caravel. They're going to probably set up their trap defense.
I mean, for the most part, it has been pretty successful tonight. They forced some turnovers and some points off those turnovers.
I was going to say, their transition game off those turnovers has been key for them offensively. Both teams.
Fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again live on 302 Sports for our Spotlight Game of the Week. Number 1 Smyrna versus number 2 Caravel, and what has been a fantastic game that's coming down right to the wire. And both teams, Caravel pressure works out. Alderman going to pressure Bloodsworth. Bloodsworth able to get it across. Find Matthews off the screen, who drives, unable to finish. Another board by Beasley Johnson, and one. And what a rebound and putback by Beasley Johnson, who we have talked about, who has played a great role tonight. And another rebound and finish. He's all over the floor.
Yes. Chance for a second old-fashioned three-point play here in the fourth quarter.
And that's a big shot for Smyrna.
And now 10 points for him. We said, what's he doing? It's green right now.
So Smyrna will head back to the line. Bloodsworth for them.
Two shot fouls. The rest away for.
So a 10-point lead with 2:30 here to play. Bloodsworth had a very good night. Unable to hit the first free throw there. And here's the second. And that'll go in. 1 for 2 from the line for Bloodsworth. That stretches the lead to 11. And the steal by Matthews, who looks up to Sylvester. Unable to finish. Bloodsworth trailing. He gets it, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. And Caravel will take over. Good D there by Smyrna.
Yeah, their defense has been impressive here in the second half.
They've really shut down half-court game. And Earl, though, able to hit that three as he's getting back on track, and he's had probably the best game for Caravel tonight.
Yeah, and Earl's had a big second half. 15 points here for Earl in the second half, so he's been really impressive. Cuts the lead to 8. Now if you're Caravel, you're going to have to try and get that full court press going and try and trap them.
And last time we thought they would come out with it. They kind of set everyone back and kind of went Alderman one-on-one with Bloodsworth. But now you can kind of expect to maybe see more of a full court press.
Yes.
So let's see what they decide to do here. They were fairly successful earlier in the game with the pressure, as we talked about. So let's see what Coach Tobin draws up for them defensively. So here we go, set to take the floor once again. Smyrna with an 8-point lead at home here over Caravel with 2 minutes to play. And Bloodsworth will hold it for Smyrna. That's who they want the ball in the hands of. Very patient and very easy break there for Smyrna.
Yeah.
Just very calm, composed. Nice pass by Bloodsworth. Beasley Johnson not able to finish, but he does draw the foul. Great look.
Two shots here for Johnson. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 10 points. He's played that good supporting role tonight.
Yes, he has very well. And that'll continue with another made free throw for him.
Yeah, for a big man, he's got good form at the foul line.
So Nasuti will check back in for Caravel. Montgomery heads to the bench. And Beasley Johnson will miss the second. And Caravel with the board. They're now down 9 with 2 minutes to play. Earl again for 3. And that's going to be off the side of the rim.
Yeah, good look. And he's been hot all night, but unfortunately not able to finish there.
Matthews takes the contact. Unable to finish, then gets his own rebound and finishes and the foul. And he'll head back to the line and add more points onto his total.
And Smyrna's doing a good job of hitting the offensive glass here in the second half. Whether it's been Johnson, Matthews, Garnett.
They've been drawing some good fouls and finishing down there as well. And they really played well here, very well in the second half.
They look like a #1 team in the state.
Yes, they do. Parker and won the basket. Maybe would have liked to see him get that going a little bit earlier in the game if you're Caravel.
Yes.
But he just, they have those games. He just seemed to struggle a little bit tonight.
Yes.
Even from the free throw line, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah, Parker's not had a good night from the line, but.
So let's see if we can turn that around. Here's the first from Parker. And again, unable to hit the free throw. And Beasley Johnson with the strong rebound for Smyrna. And here comes the full court pressure from the Bucks. Berth finds Garnett, who gets fouled trying to find Beasley Johnson again in the paint. Smyrna getting past that first level of defenders and then just dishing the ball down low, and their big men are making plays.
Yes, absolutely. Garnett goes back to the line.
So here's Garnett with Smyrna up 10. And that's nothing but net to put it to 11. And he'll have another one.
Yeah, and Smyrna's doing a good job here in what we call winning time of hitting their free throws.
They've made great passes, draw the fouls. Great way to hold on to the ball and score points late in the game. They've done a phenomenal job of that. And now Parker again move for Caravel. He's doubled, and he'll draw the foul. So 12-point game, Smyrna up by 12 with a minute to play. With Parker heading back to the free throw line. The clock is stopped, so a chance for him to get some points with the clock stopped.
Yeah, he's missed 3 straight free throws.
Crowd letting him hear it tonight. And he hits it. Good to see the ball go through the net for him, but like I said, maybe a little bit late. And here's the second one from Parker. And that's good. So 2 for 2 from the line. The lead to 10 with a minute to play. They foul Garnett. Parker looking for the travel. Telling the ref he didn't touch him.
I always say that, right?
Oh, yeah. Got to.
Got to state your case.
So Garnett will head back to the line. He hit
his last two. Actually, his last 3 overall, 3 for 5 for the game.
So he also started to feel it a little bit late here as he's getting a nice shot work here late in the game. That was going to go off the back rim. The lead stays at 10.
70 points for the Smyrna offense tonight.
Wow, yeah. So here's the second one from Garnett. Again, front rim, but Beasley Johnson with the offensive rebound.
He's been everywhere tonight.
He's open now. Matthews going to lob it to him, and he finishes.
Only fitting that he gets the bucket there.
And we talked a lot about Matthews scoring the basketball and him shooting. We've also seen some great passes out of him, some great vision.
Yes.
And that looks like it's Nasuti for 3. Oh, Keister. Kevin Keister from Caravel knocks down the 3.
5 points for him.
And that'll cut it back down to single digits. Smyrna will score 4 or 5, and then Caravel will come back and hit a shot or two.
Yep.
And that's kind of how it's been here in the second half.
Yeah, it has been a lot of 3-point shooting. Caravel down 9. They're going to look again to set up this press. Try and get a turnover and a quick 3. But 9 points in under 35 seconds left. Not a lot of time.
So Matthews been kind of the man for Smyrna tonight. DJ Earl for Caravel. And with 36.5 seconds to play, it's a 9-point game. Ooh, Alderman had a good jump on the ball. Unable to come up with the steal. And Smyrna will retain possession. So here's the press from Caravel. Garnett looking to get it in. He gets it into Matthews, who's just going to take it down the baseline. Nope. Garnett back to Matthews, and he gets it across half court. And a foul. It's not the guy you want to foul if you're Caravel.
No, definitely not. He's 7 for 8.
So Matthews, quite the shooter as we've come to know.
Yep.
And that nothing but net right on cue.
After I jinxed him on the first one, he has missed.
So here's the second one from Matthews. He's looking to go 2 for 2 again from the line, and he does.
I mean, and his free throws, they don't touch the rim.
No, nothing but net for him. So here comes Caravel down 11. 20 seconds and ticking. Parker mid-range, in and out, and that's just kind of his night, in and out. Very close, just to no cigar tonight for him. And Smyrna here going to control the ball with 10 seconds left, and they're going to run the clock out, it looks like.
They're probably just going to let it run out.
And what a game we had. And that will do it. Smyrna, number 1 Smyrna, beats number 2 ranked Caravel 74-63 here at home in Smyrna. And what a game that was, Jason.
Yeah, it was. And what a great performance by a bunch of Smyrna players. But I was really impressed with Johnson. Johnson had 9 fourth quarter points. 9 in the fourth quarter. 11 of his 13 in the second half.
Big players show up when you need them the most, and that was the story for Matthews and Beasley Johnson for Smyrna. Matthews, pretty good first half, but came out in the second half, and he was just lighting it up.
Yeah, he did a lot of his damage in the second half. He had 11 first half points, but he had 8 there in the third quarter, and another 8 in the fourth points for him to get the job done for him.
If you give him any type of space, he was shooting and he was hitting. But a great overall night of basketball for this game, as Smyrna walks away with a 74-63 victory over Caravel in our Spotlight Game of the Week.
And don't forget, tomorrow night we will have Newark Charter and Conrad, 7 o'clock. Saturday night, Appoquinimink at Slasianum, 7:30. Silent night at Slasianum. So tune in for those 2 games. I don't know about you, but I would think our 302 player of the game tonight, Matthews or Johnson.
That's a tough one.
How about both?
We'll give them both. I mean, Matthews came out, lighted up. In the second half, he was spectacular pretty much all night for them. Beasley Johnson really coming alive in the second half, all over the glass, doing whatever he needed to do for that team to get the W, and it really showed. And Smyrna able to walk away with an 11-point victory tonight at home over number 2 ranked Caravel. Thanks to everyone who joined us tonight live on 302 Sports. I'm Nick Alessandriti alongside Jason Winchell. Thank you, and be sure to tune in this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, 302 Sports.